Hello, you join me here on Fame Factor TV. My name's Joe. I'm here with Stacey Jackson, who's very kindly agreed to do an acoustic performance for us at the famous Freedom Bar in London, Soho. Stacey, hello.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
We're going to chat a little bit about your background in the industry, how you got into it. You arrived at your pop career quite late by way of a Canadian rock band, I understand. How did you get from there to here?
Oh, it's an interesting journey. Well, I started off, as a teenager in a hard rock band, and then in Canada, and then I moved to New York and dabbled in a band, in a Motown band, in fact. Then when I moved to London, I joined a band, and it was a covers band, and I always wanted to record an album. But along the way, I got married and I had 4 kids, and it was like one of those things, like, when do you actually record an album? And so I aligned myself with a charity called Music for Youth, and I put together an album of Motown, Motown meets rock, because that was my was my my past, my passion at the time. And I basically got about 30 or 40 kids from around the UK to come down to London and record and be sort of sprinkled throughout the album. And I had guitarists and strings and choirs and bassists and the whole lot. And so that got a little bit of buzz from the first album, and because it was a charity album, we raised some money, and it was a great experience. And so someone said, why don't you have one of your singles get out into the clubs and see, all you have to do is basically give your vocal stem to a DJ and have it remixed, and if clubs are playing it, then fast forward and suddenly there is Stacey Jackson sitting between Lady Gaga and the Scissor Sisters on the charts, and with a covers track. So, but from that's when I got phone calls from producers and DJs saying, oh, your vocal really suits this genre of music. I guess because I had a little bit of that rock edge, but I was singing, I'm now suddenly in the dance world. My new single I was about to say is about, is a cover of a Whitesnake track, and Whitesnake was massive, a hard rock band in the 80s, which is what, was my influence. And I wanted to create a floor-filling sort of anthem that kind of like Eric, I don't know how you pronounce his last name, Eric Prydz, his Call Me video with the aerobics class, very 1980s, and yet, people listen to it and there must have been like a zillion YouTube hits of the track itself. And so I was thinking, if I can do that with this Whitesnake song. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love, or am I dreaming? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love, or am I dreaming? This must be love. Right,
let's talk about the video for Is This Love. Now, first things first, I advise you go and watch it, guys, because I don't remember school being like that, and it looks like you're a very ineffective teacher. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, I know. I had to give up in the end. If you can't beat them, join them.
Got out of hand.
It got out of hand. It was interesting. It was a detention class. We came up with this sort of breakfast clubby kind of thing, and we thought it would be fun to just, let your hair down, and it brings me back to the Snoop track where Snoop wrote in his rap, you've got to put down your purse and let down your hair, and he's right. And so I wanted to take that, this is a bit of my sort of artistic liberty, take a little bit of of that truth, is that I am letting my hair down. You wouldn't really see me in the class taking my clothes off and dancing with the kids, because I am still a mom, and that still is very important to me. I mean, I want people to have fun. I want people to listen to the music. I want them to dance. I want the DJs to play it. But I also, I want people to know that I'm having fun doing it too. I should have known better than to let you go alone. It's times like these I can't make it on my own. Wasted days and sleepless nights, and I can't wait to see you again. I find I spend my time waiting on your call. How can I tell you, babe, my back's against the wall. I need you by my side to tell me it's alright. I don't think I can take anymore. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love, or am I dreaming? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love, or am I dreaming? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love that I'm feeling? This must be love, because it's really got a hold on me. A hold on me. A hold on me. I can't stop the feeling. I've been this way before. With you I found the key to open any door. I feel my love for you grow stronger day by day, and I can't wait to see you again, so I can hold you in my arms. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love, or am I dreaming? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love, or am I dreaming? This must be love, because it's really got a hold on me. 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 A hold on me.
I want to talk a little bit about what's influenced your music. Because you mentioned earlier Motown, and you did an album, Upside Down,
Yep.
which is Motown and what's described as hair rock.
Yeah.
Firstly, I mean, how do those two meet, and how have both those genres influenced your music?
Like I said, I grew up in the 80s, so I mean, I was the typical big hair, you know, bandana wearing, stonewashed jeans 80s. You know, loved it. I mean, that I was in a hard rock band. I wrote original tracks, and I was a teenager, so that was my major. You know, when you're growing up, that was your major influence. And then, but also as a child, like a young child, my parents used to listen to Motown all the time, and by the time I was 3, I knew every lyric to the Supremes. I mean, it was just, that was what was playing on our 8-track cassette. Yes, I'm going back a very long time ago.
We did something along a completely different genre, or with someone who works in a very different genre. You did a song with Snoop Dogg.
I told you I was eclectic. Yeah, it was. I wrote this track about. It's actually about my late father who visited me in a dream. It's a true story about telling me when this whole thing happened and I ended up on the charts. And I had this vivid dream, and he said, "This is it. This is your time. You found it. This is your time, and you have to go and grab it and do this and live your dream."
Along the way, you picked up 4 kids and a husband. It happens.
Yep, just pop them out.
So you're still, I mean, you have your family, you have your husband, you've got the music career as well. I mean, I can't even walk and text. So how do you juggle it all?
You know what? I'm very lucky because I'm a very supportive family, and they know that I'm living my dream. And so I think the whole thing is about really finding the right balance. So you know, I think what it does get compromised is my sleep. I was in the States just recently on a tour, and you know, I had to squeeze 3 months of a tour into like 10 days,
Right.
because I by definition can't travel that much. I have kids. So, you know, someone described me as like the real life Hannah Montana, the real grown up version of Hannah Montana, because I have, you know, kind of two lives. You know, I'm very much involved with my kids. I'm still on the PTA. I'm home when they come home from school, and then I go and I perform, and it's you know, 11, 12 o'clock at night. I go to the clubs and I perform. So,
what can we expect from you in 2012?
Wow, more tracks for sure. Definitely, I'm going to be transcending, you know, going out of the UK. So hopefully some, you know, Ibiza for me this year. Cross fingers. I'll be doing some gay prides, lots of performing. And yeah, so we're going to be slowly but surely releasing one single at a time off the album. And the full album will come out probably by fall of 2012. So lots of things to look forward to.
Fantastic.
Be busy.
And where can people find out more about you?
Yeah, on Facebook or my website, staceyjackson.com. And my Twitter is StayRox, STAEROX, StayRox. Back from my like serious 80s days, so there you go.
That's fantastic. That's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much to my guest, Stacey Jackson. Thank you.
Pleasure being here. Thank you.
Keep watching Fame Factor TV. It's the best place to find the biggest interviews with the hottest emerging talent. You can catch up with us on Facebook and Twitter. Find out more about Stacey on famefactor.co.uk as well. Thank you so much, Stacey.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be here.
You've been watching Fame Factor TV. My name's Joe. I'll see you next time.